Hey YouTube, it's Dimitri Heresy yet again after a long absence, and I apologize for that. But I'm making a video because I just got done watching Rob Dyke's "So You Want to Be a YouTuber" announcement. And congratulations to Max Stevenson. You did very well for a guy who only has a camera phone, and you did great. Good job. I I don't know what else to really say about that. It worked out to whoever was supposed to win. So, no hard feelings. I'm not going to be one of those assholes that's going to be like, should have fucking lied. Yeah, no. And so, sorry, I'm going to light my pipe. No, fuck this lighter. It's not working. Sorry. This is a spur of the moment video. Nothing's planned. Okay, I'm sorry. But what do you want from me? So, for the rest of this video, I wanted to talk about something that I've actually been planning on for a while, and not really sure how to say it, so I'm just going to try the best I can. You can all deal with it. I don't care. And that's about my love for heavy metal music. Now, the way I see it, heavy metal was meant for the people who are the outcasts, who are the people that are looked upon society and just don't fit in. And the way I see infighting in heavy metal, and it's just ridiculous. I don't understand. It's just like, God forbid some poor kid walks into a Cannibal Corpse show with a Slipknot t-shirt. That kid could get killed. I mean, it's that bad, and I just can't understand it. Maybe someone can explain this in the comment. I don't know. But me personally, my metal tastes are more into the, I guess you can call it the nu metal genre, even though I really don't call it that. I mean, I'm a big Korn fan, but I never saw why it had to be called nu metal. Honestly, I mean, like, two of my favorite bands are Disturbed and Slipknot. And I love Corey Taylor as a writer. I think he takes his personal experiences and his pain and does it amazingly and puts them into his lyrics as a way of exercising his demons. But he does it in such a way that we could take our own demons, our own manifestations of everything that's been fucked up, that we've done wrong, that we just can't barely live with. And believe me, I've been there, okay? And it's hard. It is fucked up, and it should be a pain that no one should ever have to experience. But unfortunately, it happens. And the way I see it, everyone's going to go through this at least once in their life. And you just haven't had that moment yet. Either that, or you're just wanting to say that, nah, I'm not like that. Fuck you. Yes, you are. And I can't understand it. I mean, why is there fighting among the genres? I mean, I think Corey Taylor says it best. Dig what you dig, you know? I mean, he's a fan of Anthrax as much as he's a fan of Justin Timberlake, you know? And he wears that on his sleeve proudly. And I think that's the way all people, not just metalheads, but just people who love music should be. I mean, hell, you know, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but I don't give a fuck. I respect Demi Lovato. She's one of the few people that came from Disney Channel that I really saw and observed that had that musical influence that just came out of her pores. And I remember some of the music that she put on Disney Channel and just being blown away. I thought, damn, that's actually incredible. I didn't like it enough myself to actually buy the albums, but I respect her as a person and as what she's doing. She's one of the few people that's actually kept her life out of the limelight, like Miley Cyrus or some fucking person. No respect to her. I really respect her as a person too. But you know, it's just something I can't grasp. Is why do we have to hate each other? You know, I have a personal theory, and this is just me, that if this world ever sees true unity amongst people, when we stop looking at each other like this person that likes this genre of music, or that person that, thinks this way, or, fucking Christian and Muslim. I don't care. That's what doesn't make sense, is why can't we look at just people as people instead of how different everyone is? If we looked, and Disturbed said it best too when they came out with the Believe album, that they said instead of we stop looking at people for how different they are, instead look at people how similar we all are, there wouldn't be anywhere near as the amount of conflicts as there are now. But unfortunately, that's just not the case. But I think, and this is just my personal thing about the subject, if it ever happens, it's going to start with music. And I think we're starting to see it. I'm not sure. But we're starting to see metal bands work with rappers. I mean, the last Five Finger Death Punch out, not the last one, but the previous one, The Wrong Side of Heaven and the Righteous Side of Hell, Volume 1. There's a song on there called Mama Said Knock You Out, where they have Tech Nine, a rapper, actually on the album. And it's an awesome song. I love the track. It's incredible. I honestly think so. But I don't see why people can't work together. Why people... How do I say this? How people just can't see the way people love similar things. These people that made their lives off music, whether it's pop, country, hip-hop, rap, I don't know, techno, dubstep, I really don't consider that music, because you need instruments to make music. That's just my opinion. And you can think about that however you want. I don't care. But there's no reason why those people can't work together. And I think when we start seeing that happen, that things might change. That's going to be the inspiration that everyone has. Because no matter what religious faith, what sexual orientation you are, or how you have your diet, whether you're vegan or meat eater, I don't care. We all have that similar affection for music. We all have that music that just drives us to dance or to pound people out of their mind, in a mosh pit. And I think that's where it's going to start. And it's shameful, really, on how, people are like, oh, you're a Slipknot fan, you're not a real metalhead, those guys aren't metal, they're fucking punk or something, I don't know. And, especially among the death metal fan base. I mean, I like death metal myself. I mean, I'm more a fan of melodic death metal as opposed to the brutal death metal. I'm sorry, but I just don't see it with the brutal death metal bands like Cannibal Corpse and Suffocation. Don't really do anything for me. That's just my opinion. Alright? But the infighting in metal and among other genres has to stop. It really does. And how that starts is screw the t-shirt that the poor kid is wearing at the wrong concert, and instead realize that he's there because he loves the music. He loves the music and it helps him through his day-to-day life. And that's all I'm going to say. So, like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you like this video. All I got for camera is this crappy webcam, but it'll do. So, like, favorite, share, and subscribe. And if you subscribe, congratulations, because you are now officially a heretic.